during the breeding season do male and female black bears interact. The breeding season starts in May and continues through the beginning of July, with most of the mating happening in June. During her brief estrus period, a female may mate with multiple males, and as a result, cubs from the same litter may have different biological fathers. Male and female bears may spend several days wooing each other before they finally mate. To gauge his potential mate's receptivity, a man will first follow her from a distance while sniffing her daybeds and urine. At first she may act distant and difficult to get to know. With time, however, she begins to relax her distance from him. She may charge him or swat him with her paw the first time they meet because of her fear of males, who are larger and more aggressive. Men typically wait it out before striking back. When two bears come into physical contact, they nuzzle, chew on each other's heads and necks, and sometimes even engage in light grappling. Bears are one of the least productive mammal species in the Americas. In theory, in just 10 years, a male and female black bear born this year could have multiplied to 15 bears if they bred as soon as they reached sexual maturity and as frequently as possible, and if all of their offspring survived to do the same. The grizzly bear is even less productive than the black bear, with a population of only 8 expected to result from today's birth of 2 males and 2 females. In contrast, 2 white-tailed deer can have more than 1,400 offspring in just 10 years. Even though bears are typically solitary creatures, they will occasionally congregate during mating season. Female black bears typically start reproducing at the age of 3.5 years, while grizzly bears typically wait until they are 4.5 years old. The age at which males and females alike reach sexual maturity is fairly consistent. It's not uncommon for older, larger males to prevent younger, weaker males from reproducing, even though these younger males are capable of fathering a child as early as 3 or 4 years old. Bigger bears have a higher propensity to have cubs than smaller bears do. Female bears are just as likely to have multiple mates as males, and they are both promiscuous. Northern Minnesota black bears typically mate in the middle to latter part of May or early June. Until denning season begins, the fertilized eggs, known as blastocysts, cannot implant. The embryos will not attach to the uterine wall and develop into baby bears if the female does not gain enough weight and body fat over the summer and fall. Males typically have mating ranges of 15 to 20 miles. There are 7 to 15 female territories in each mating range. In some regions, there are both mothers and daughters of breeding age. The availability of certain females to mate is delayed until the following year because they are caring for cubs. Males stay away from those areas.